ain't high school, man. You're at a new level here.
All right, you guys, so I loved the film. How did you guys channel the 80s?
The help of Rick.
Yeah, Richard Linklater.
Yeah.
I think more than that, I think the one of the best notes he gave was kind of his philosophy on this was the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Right.
So that kind of took a pressure away to really play the 80s. It's just, you know, it's guys being guys. It's always, I think it's kind of always been the same. It's just the way they are growing up. So it's just a lot of different clothing and music and styles.
Yeah. And we workshopped our characters so much that it became secondhand, you know. And then for him to kind of just give us the atmosphere to play in, it worked so cohesively.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. It's just a couple of nuances here and there, making sure you're specific about certain pop culture references and gestures and
No high fives.
Yeah, no high fives.
Or hugs.
He had been in that era, obviously, and we had not. So like us being in like our 80s stuff and him being like, you know, in his modern day look, he was kind of like our time period coach from the future.
Well, speaking of clothing, like you brought up, did you guys enjoy wearing jorts for the film?
Jorts were an experience.
I didn't mind the shorts, but the jean shorts, I think I stayed away from those.
It gets a little weird when you throw it on Daisy Dukes,
Yeah, it gets a little more air than you're used to.
The disco shirts,
Those were killer.
very fly.
If you guys had to describe this film in one hashtag, how would you describe it?
One hashtag? Well, a hashtag can be like a paragraph, apparently.
Yeah.
From the ones I've seen.
Hashtag it will change your life.
What?
No.
Hashtag go get some.
Hashtag everybody wants some.
Hashtag.
Hey, that's an easy
Hashtag
one.
here for a good time, not a long time.
Oh man, where's that come
Good one.
from?
The top of
I
my
wonder
head.
where it is.
So smart. So smart.
It's crazy.
We have a little tradition welcoming the new guys. Freshman batting practice!
The freshman batting practice scene, how did you guys shoot that?
We
actually
taped
hit
to
the
walls.
balls.
Yeah?
Actually hit
We
the
did
walls.
some, you know, soft toss.
Blake and I were taped to the wall.
Yep.
It was an extensive process.
Okay, and then these two actually you played baseball.
Yeah.
So you really could hurt them.
We could.
They did.
But we also could not.
Say if we were to throw a plum at somebody's back, we could hurt somebody.
Yeah, that was our lunchtime activity today.
Potentially a plum at someone's back would leave a huge bruise.
Yeah.
But that someone is so willing
how's that
for the
feeling right now, by the
experience.
way?
Yeah, but
That someone was so down.
someone was so dedicated to
Someone really wanted to feel what it felt like to get hit with a
That
plum.
technically
particular
it's
someone
not
has
someone's
tough
fault.
skin and is okay.
But he didn't have tough skin.
He did. He cried.
And that is the moral of the story.
Was there a really fun behind the scenes moment while taping?
There was
Every
2
2
minutes.
seconds.
Every
Okay,
day.
so we hear one. At least one.
I have one
We
movie
played a
to
lot
say
of
it.
games.
A lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
He got very, very frustrated at a certain game that we used to play as
Which we
baseball
shall
players.
not mention.
Yeah.
Out of respect to the game.
Yeah, but he didn't.
respect.
It took him 3 months to get it. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna make me sound like an idiot here.
No. It's a very frustrating
difficult,
game.
frustrating.
This
game.
game actually took me a few months to figure out
Yeah,
as well.
thank
so
you.
it's fine.
Thank
So
you.
it's fine.
Thank you.
A
A lot of mind games.
Another thing that was funny is that one of the disco nights we were freezing, but we had to act like it was like summer in Austin. So in between takes, you know, like we'd be shooting a scene and we're like talking to each other, we're being cool, and then cut, and we're all just like shaking and freezing. And I think that was the last day of shooting.
You can actually see it, I think, in the film.
Yeah.
Like people are trying to like really get out their
I think it
lines in
does
that
add a
scene.
little extra
Yeah.
energy to this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're saying you're like quick as
Yeah.
What are you doing, Niles?
And then
Speaking
quickly,
of gibberish,
Blake, how does it feel to be back in Miami?
it feels amazing. I saw my family yesterday. I've gotten to hang out with these guys and got to show Will. Oh no, that wasn't the first time. But I mean, we all had Cuban food
right.
from Sergio's, and it was incredible. I love being here. I love coming back.
Delicious
Yeah.
food.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you.